Huh?
It says we're live.
What?
Huh? Wait, we're doing the show? Okay.
Ooh.
So, we're going to try to make sure that we have a good sound, but at the same time be quiet so we don't have a little girl that joins us.
She's very tired.
She also wants to be a part of it.
No volume.
She's tired and cranky.
No volume yet? It's important that we have that. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3.
No, it's good.
It's good?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if you can't hear us, let us know. I will be paying attention to chat. Won't be answering a lot of things. Good. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. Let's get started. Last thing that happened was we had a good old-fashioned Grecian tale of Medusa, except it was we went into this large, almost like a pantheon type situation where it came into a square building, but as they entered it, it circled out, and large stone pillars, speckled the outside, and then there was in the inside this big arena type thing, but it also had these large stone and like what is it called, mosaic, where it's all like nice and pretty, but they were like these old symbols, and they found out it was of the Brotherhood. And just when they entered, a few of their people started to go missing, and they found out that there was something there. Of course, they had already suspected as much, because on the way in there were statues of angels. Fallen,
Not angels.
Not angels, but like fallen angels, but
They were people.
they were actual people. Yeah, in this case,
And
they
the
were
stone,
people. Yes,
and it reminded us of.
it
the
reminded you of the
angels.
angels. Sorry,
Yep.
I went another
Yep.
direction.
Yep.
And the whole thing of it was they entered into this place knowing that they're probably going to be facing off something that can turn them into stone. They were right. It was a Medusa, and it was intense battle, but they managed to come out on top. However, atop of this arena, this sort of thing, there were two people watching them, and it was two of the Brotherhood, and they began to descend, one down a rope, the other one levitating downwards.
Which is the one I shot?
Ammonius.
The one that was levitating?
Yeah. So Ammonius and Hakor, which
Did I
are
hit him?
two of
I
the
hit him.
Brotherhood. Yes,
I hit him.
you did. You took 6 damage off of him.
I only got to hit her once, though. 'cause
It was like a reaction shot. But anyway, now we are in the situation where she just shot one of the people that was coming down to
Yes.
give a big bad guy speech.
we might die here.
But the good thing is
I'm not
that
going to apologize
Meh.
for it.
the Brotherhood is what they've been hunting the whole time. If you've not been watching, you can always do a recap. I will post a recap on the Instagram either today or tomorrow and explain in detail. I want it fully detailed because we're in the last episodes, people. We've been doing this campaign for a while. Probably like 2 or 3 days worth of film on
We've
this.
been doing
About a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost a
We've
year.
been in this campaign. That's
And
crazy.
Really?
It's been a long, like 4,
Since before Mina was born,
yeah,
probably
2 to 4 hours each video. So there's
Mhm.
one that was like 60 minutes.
That's
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of time
Crazy.
Yeah.
live. We
Yeah.
are going to start switching to film, so
because that works.
it works better
best.
for all of us. And I'm gonna love editing, and I love adding music. So imagine the edits and all the sounds, but now we're just going live. So thank you so much for joining us. If it's your first time, we promise not to disappoint. It's going to be a good one.
There's a lot of pressure.
Well, it's one of like the end fights, so it's been a long time coming. What happens in it is totally up to you. All right, and luck, dice.
No.
I feel kind of sad thinking that this might, we're getting to the end because I feel like I haven't even really
I
done
know.
anything.
I
What
know.
about my
With her.
character arcs?
There's
Like,
so many too.
There's so many like.
I mean, I know I'm kind of turning a little bit.
The
but,
good news is that if you all survive this whole thing, we can
Get
come
some.
back to this
We'll get
later
something,
in
yeah.
a different
I
campaign.
still gotta save my dad.
Yeah.
There's still
I
a lot.
still gotta find that guy we were hunting, all the way from Zast. The whole reason we left.
Yeah, no, trust me. I hope you guys don't die because
You're hunting a guy?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ammonius that you were hunting.
there's
No.
a fallen Asimar that he was
No,
hunting.
we're after Ammonius now because they made us slaves, but before that
There was a
we were
whole
hunting
thing.
somebody.
They have,
Yeah.
trust me, We're not done with these characters. If we
Yeah.
live, if you guys live through all this, I want to come back to this later in like a filmed version,
Yeah.
or go back to live depending what we do.
Okay.
So don't worry,
'Cause,
this isn't the end of these characters.
I'm gonna miss
Maybe.
my oath bow.
No.
and-
You keep all this stuff, guys. Just because we never get to like level 20, we're always in like the level 10 area.
Right.
So don't
Right.
worry, we're not finished.
Okay.
As long as you're not finished with the characters, I don't have to be
Do I
finished.
ever get new arrows? Or is that it?
Oh, you mean those
Yeah.
spells? Yeah. Once you start leveling up, you get new abilities with those arrows. So, all right.
We can Misty Step.
That's right.
As a
Except
bonus
you're
action.
in
Actually, I don't
ranger.
think I still can.
Because you're
No.
not a
Lucky.
ranger.
Yes, you left that behind
I
today.
have an ability like that, but it's not as easy.
All right, let's get started. As Ammonius gets struck with an arrow, you see him just like lurch forward as he grabs it and just looks down at you, Alara, and you just see this like
he
anger
still
in his face.
Coming down.
Yes, and as the blood starts trickling down him, you notice his form beginning to change from a human to this snake creature. If you have not seen it before, this is what he looks like in true form.
I think you have Sean.
So if you
Oh.
haven't, that's what he looks like. Page,
Was this
204.
what Shadia looked like?
that's what Shadya looked
That's
like.
right. Okay.
Correct. Anyway, he starts to come down and he turns, and Hakor begins to turn as well, similar, but a lot more like lithe and very like thin.
I just keep hearing Jafar's
Are,
voice.
are they like
See how stick like I can be.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
are they like coming down like a pair, like God the Father and the Son? Like
Kind of, but he's now like separating. They're moving apart, and they've now hit the ground. Not like hit. It's just like they've come down.
did we already roll initiative?
No, not yet.
No, like Ammonius, like he pulls the arrow out, and you see his hand go over it, and then it just close up.
I burning hands.
All right, roll initiative. The battle begins.
14.
This is gonna be a good day.
All right.
18 plus 8.
I wrote down everyone's name that's here, so I will not forget anyone. Oh, I forgot Odion.
Oh
Where's the
Me, I
prince?
did all the prep.
Prince is there too,
And
Prince Rathus.
Kalali.
and Kalali. They're all here.
Okay.
All right,
And
what
how
did you all
many-
get?
How many people were there left? Like 3? How many were there? Soldiers? There were some of the people that were left. Not all of them were dead.
Well, they were
Because they went
wounded.
and helped him.
Oh yeah,
The
okay.
The prince. There was like 3.
I don't know if there were 3. I'll say 2.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch this. I don't have that
Dude,
much
We're gonna
time.
call you on this crap.
All right. Anyway, what were your rolls?
18 plus 8. I'm not gonna count it. I don't know.
18 plus 8.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would safe
Yeah,
to say
thank you.
that you are far
14.
14. Kalali rolled a 17. Ammonius rolled a 15. Hakor rolled a 12. Prince Rathus and his men are going together. And since they're his retainers, I'm gonna. What did they roll?
I don't know if this is against the rules to tell you this, but I think we need to lure them outside because we have that big monster.
I
thing.
had the same thought.
You whisper that to him. That's fine.
We gotta take them out.
What are the chances that this wizard's a bad guy?
Probably pretty high.
All right, let's
With
get
our luck?
started. Alara.
Maybe he's been
Who
by.
knows?
Who knows?
Okay.
Sorry, you did the first move, so do your move.
All right,
Since I
right.
mean, you are rolling initiative, but you're
Yeah.
doing this.
Okay. All right. So, okay, that
Two.
would be a 21, and it's a 15-foot cone. So if they're standing that close together,
In this case, yes, they are within 15 feet. They are moving apart, but yes.
all right, 6, nice, 1, oh, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me mark that. All right. So,
Thing is, I'm not gonna make them my sworn enemy because if they get away, then I'm stuck with that. So.
okay. All right. So, you immediately see them covered in flames, and Hakor, like waves his hand, and the flames all around him and Ammonius get quenched. but they do take the damage.
Nice.
You see them like singed from it. All right, now it's your turn, Lara.
Looks
Okay.
like we're having snake meat tonight, boys.
You're gonna eat them?
I
Yes.
gotta shoot.
They're not people. They just look at.
Oh, I didn't mark off what arrows I used. I think I used
You
Used a
used
blindness one.
you used the one where you tangled her.
grasping and I
So I think you used 2 of your arrows.
shadow.
So you have one.
Okay. I have one left.
What level are you?
I am at 10.
Hold on. Let me double check something because you might have another one. Let me,
Oh, good.
Let me just
That would
check.
be nice. That's what
I
I, was
just-
like asking.
Yeah, no. Alright, so as an arcane archer, your fighter class, right here. That is a warlock. Okay, so you. Pretty sure there's a thing here. Arcane options, let's see. That you choose about in addition acquire your saving throw. Your arcane shot is your DC and it equals 8 plus your
Yes, yes,
proficiency
yeah, I know
bonus
that.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your intelligence modifier?
2. Is that this little circle in the circle?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
2.
I'm just going to fix it. Which one is this? If the option requires okay. That's fine. But there's got to be more.
Because there's
Okay,
like my
here it is.
spells.
Once per turn of fire, would you be hurled? You have 2 uses of this ability. You gain a hawk's uses. Short rest. Let's see. 7th and 10th.
10th level.
You gain an additional arcane shot option of your choice when you reach certain levels in the class 7th and 10th. You can use one more.
So I have 2 left.
Yes. I'm glad I checked.
Okay.
It's important to know those things.
Yeah.
It is.
But you leveled up, so I just wanted to. Okay.
Okay.
Not everyone knows every rule, trust me. All right.
Okay.
Go
how,
on, Anara.
About how far up are they?
They're down now.
Oh, they're
on the
down
ground.
now.
They're
How
like
far, how
they're
far,
circling,
how
and
far are they from us?
you see Hackor actually has formed a blade.
That's nice. How far are they from us?
I have to explain things.
Okay, that's fine. But I just answer my question first.
How far away are they?
Yeah.
They're like 60 feet,
Okay.
if that.
And then no one else is like they're like 60 feet from all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Well, you guys are kind of circled a little bit around them because
But they're farther than
We were
10 feet
we
from
were kind of
us.
scattered. I mean, we
They're,
were,
Yeah, not
they're
very much,
farther
though.
than 10 feet from us.
definitely.
Okay, all right. Now you may continue. I just wanted you to answer my
I feel a
question.
little patronized. All right, so you see that they've Hackor has actually pulled out a blade that's doesn't look like it's actually there, but you see it just like energy, like writhing, and you see Ammonius. He's drawn his dual blades that he
Okay.
struck Castle with before.
Okay, I'm going to shoot Hackor
Hmm.
with the bursting arrow.
Okay.
Do I have to tell you what my 2 attacks are going to be first before I roll for the first one, or do you want me to? Or can I do it?
Technically, as I just read the rules again, you can shoot, and if it doesn't hit them, then it doesn't expend one of your arrows.
Okay, I know that,
so-
but I'm saying because I have 2 attacks. Do you
Mhm.
want me to tell you what both my attacks are before I roll the first
Yes.
one? Alright.
Well, no. Before you roll each attack, tell me what you're doing
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to
and who
shoot
it's at.
Hackor.
Okay.
Not his name.
Yes.
Okay, with the bursting arrow.
It's
Okay.
shake it for good luck.
20? Yeah, 20.
That is a hit.
Hoot, 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 hoot. Okay. I always forget. That's a D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, 9 plus 9 plus 14.
Plus 14. Nice. Okay, so where are you shooting him?
23.
You're just like
23
trying to
points.
you're just trying to hit him somewhere.
Oh. Sorry. That's just from the arrow.
Oh, it's just from your arrow. Holy cow.
And then
I forgot.
it's detonated because it's a bursting arrow. So him and Ammonius will both get 2d6 force damage.
Okay.
8.
All right.
Sorry, 6. That was a 2 and a 4. I was like multiplying instead.
Then they die. All right.
Can I speak even though it's not my turn?
Yes. I always allow role playing. Please talk to these people.
Right.
You could just immediately kill everyone.
There's
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to speak to them and say, you fools have clearly jumped into your deaths. Enjoy what little you have left in your lives.
Love it.
I'm gonna use my action, one of my action surges, and I'm gonna shoot Ammonius
Okay.
with just a normal magic one because I'm gonna hold off and see what I need to do on these other, because I might want to save my finishing arrow. You know.
Okay. Awesome.
Probably not.
12.
Nope.
Okay, it curves, and it's gonna
Gotta
hit.
love that arcane archer. She basically gets like
18.
to him.
Hector.
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Wow.
It was close, but
There
you
you
see
have it.
you see him just like with his blade like singe it, just it falls to pieces, the arrow.
Take it. I wasted one of my action surges.
And Hackor looks over at you since you addressed, and
Mm-hmm.
he starts to laugh because you said this just as she's firing, and the arrow suddenly goes towards him. He blasts it, and then he looks over at you, and then points his just like this glowing fiery sword.
Have you met Hackor yet? Is this
Once.
your first time? Oh.
It was at a weird party in their temple.
Yeah, it was a weird like
I don't want to go into the details.
Okay.
things happened. Just kidding.
I don't think I want to know. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Later.
So he looked. So you said to him that you walked into your deaths,
Mm-hmm.
and he responds and he says,
Shouldn't you let him try to intimidate?
"No.
No.
I mean, if he says he wants to, but he didn't. So,
I think that was intimidating.
That was kind of the idea, but no.
all right. So he
Why else would you
says,
say it?
"We're never quite
State
alone." And you see him start to like his form just like shudder, and then there's an exact copy of him right next to him, and the other one draws a flaming sword as well,
Who said
out of
this?
nowhere. Hackor.
Oh, okay.
So there's now another one. Both of which, the one that he just created, the one you can clearly see, runs forward and he moves his full distance, which isn't quite to you guys, but he's moving towards you. You can see him just like looking at you.
This is the shadow one.
Yes.
His copy.
It looks very, it's a little bit more pale than he is. Not by much. Okay, and then you see him just like whispering something, and you see a flame erupting from his hand. So you all were pretty spaced out, right? Were you fairly close to each other? Tell me how you were, just so I can get that.
Well, I had just gotten behind that pillar to fight Medusa, and then you blew it up, or somebody blew it up. No.
Odeon
blew
used
it up.
shatter on the ceiling above her, rolled
So
the natural
I guess
20.
I jumped
And then she
somewhat.
moved.
I jumped
and
somewhat
she
back
was-
towards the
yeah.
crowd a little bit, I guess.
towards them, or towards the group.
I would think so, because I jumped away.
And
from
I'm kind of
Medusa.
on the outside because I was across the way, so
Okay.
I'm by a pillar.
So for the sake of this, I'm going to draw it out, and then I will post it so we can I have that, please? Just so I can see where everyone kind of is. So if this is the large circle, and these are the pillars on the outside, and this is kind of like the center at the... I can count.
The symbols?
Yes, except there's not 5 there. There's 1 in the center.
Don't forget one of them's busted up.
Yeah, well, this one.
The one we killed of Shadia?
Yeah.
Right. Didn't we guess?
No, Shadia wasn't here. You're thinking Medusa?
Well, no.
No, when you killed Shadia, that one
because
broke.
these symbolize the Brotherhood. And we killed...
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so when you entered in, you went right and left. Okay, so point out where you think you are in this.
Well,
so I can
Medusa
kind of...
was like right here.
Yeah, you said she was at like 11 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I
So-
was about right here.
Okay.
Which would have
then
meant
you
that
were
I would
right.
have been up around here.
Uh-huh.
And then
Okay.
I would have jumped away, however far that would have been.
So
to get out of
probably
there.
about like right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
And
then...
then Odeon was about up there.
Yeah, he was making his way around this way.
There.
Out there. And then...
And the prince is down here.
yeah, Prince is kind of like right
With his
here.
3. I'm pretty sure there's like 3 or 4.
All right. Well, I had it that none survived, but that's okay. All right. So
No, because they went and helped him because he was injured.
yeah. So he's got 2 with him. All right.
I didn't go help him. I'm the one
I'm
closest.
gonna put OD because I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna think he's a pillar.
Right.
And then who else did we have? We had Kalali, and she had made her way to about right here, and threw a spear,
That's right.
and she missed, and she was moving backwards when they started to come down. And then, do
Where
we
are they?
have anyone else?
I think that's it.
All right, so we have Hakor, who's moving past Kalali, not like within 5 feet, but he's moving past her. And then Ammonius is right in the center. I'm gonna put little like...
Well, now they look like the little symbol stones.
they have suns on them there.
They still look. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just being.
All right. Let's see. Do you make a saving throw for this? I don't even know. All right. A bright streak flashes out of his hand, and he's pointing at you, Viren.
Hooray.
You begin to hear like this low roar, and then suddenly this blast of fire flies towards you. You must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well then.
Is it still dark in there?
25.
Nice. Well, you take half damage.
Is it still dark?
8.
And I'm also going to...
Not anymore. It's collapsed a bit.
Oh.
I'm going to react with absorb elements.
Okay.
So that would make me take half of half, right? Makes me resistant to elemental damage. I don't know if that means that I don't absorb any, or if I only absorb half.
Okay. So half of half. Let me check. Absorb elements.
Yeah.
Just to make sure
Yeah.
we're doing this
It
right.
says I'm resistant to elemental, and it is a reaction as well, so what it says.
Let's see.
But I don't know if that means I take no damage or I take
Use your
half.
reaction, which you did, to have resistance to it until the start of your next turn, including against triggering attack. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 of that type.
Oh, okay, so it's melee.
So if you go on with a melee against
Uh-huh.
that target, he takes that
Okay.
damage
That'll be
extra.
interesting.
You
Call
basically absorb
Call
it.
that, call
and
that
then-
frostbite, because I'm wielding a frost sword.
Interesting. Fire and ice. So when you're resistance,
does that mean that
I'm pretty sure it's halved, but I can check real quick.
That's what I would assume.
There it is. Many monsters are resistant. So it's 42 for a creature to hit. They're resistant to that take half damage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, 36 and half. And then
36 and a half is 18.
18, and then so it'd
So
be
9.
9. So you take 9 damage.
Sweet.
So this fireball suddenly hits Weirin almost directly, and then just explodes around him, and you can't see him. And you think there's no way, but in the flames suddenly around him, you just see him like absorbing the flames around him, and it's just like all the flames around him disappeared, and it's like inside him, and you see it go into his blade, and then it stops. Awesome.
Into
He's
Weirin's blade?
singed. Yeah.
Into your blade?
Yeah. All right. Then you see Hakor move, because that was his simulacrum. All right.
Oh, Because
Really wish I would have just closed that.
Wait, there's two of the Hakor. Where's his second one? Is he the
That's the one
one
that just attacked.
Okay, so where's him?
Oh,
Where-
true.
Right, is he
Where
right
is
next
he?
to him, or is he?
Hakor moved over here. He's kind of backing up a little bit. I will make him with a moon. And then we'll do
Okay.
heart, stars, and horseshoes later. So
Can I beat the horseshoe?
yes, you can beat the horseshoe.
Because he took the moon.
He did. Where in the world did it go? I'm going crazy. Sorry, I had it up. It's closed.
What?
This guy spells. Okay.
Oh, we don't need them.
Okay. Hakor, the original, the one and only.
That's not true.
That's true. Sees Odeon off to his left, and you see like crackling out of his hands.
And he knows these people pretty good,
He
huh?
does. He worked for them.
Pretty well. I have really bad.
He was
grammar
he was
today.
their priest. All right.
So he did their dirty work?
6, essentially.
So he doesn't like them.
No. Oof. Okay.
Did he kill Odeon?
No. But he hurt him really bad.
One shot him, that'd be ridiculous.
You see crackling lightning just fly out of his hand, and he hits Odeon, sending him reeling backwards towards a pillar, and he rolls over onto the floor.
We need to get the prince out of here.
Hakor's turn is over.
We do?
I think so.
Why?
Because if we don't, then the king might be
Next, we have.
like, mad.
So he just took 18 damage, lightning.
Don't you like the prince? I mean, you guys were in the Underdark.
Your buddies. Well, not very long, but they did save you. All right. Just so I
Are
can.
you talking about recently? Because they didn't. That was all us.
Very much so. That was back when these guys were weak. But now you guys are a little bit stronger. But like 5 levels. All right. It is
they have
now.
me.
It's true. It is now Kalali's turn.
Come on, Kalali.
She doesn't have much in regards to
Wow.
in regards to magic, but she can throw like no one's business with a natural 20.
Oh, snap.
So she just picks up one of the javelins, and just it's actually like a metal javelin, and she throws it with all her might, sticking it right into Ammonius.
Good girl.
Oh, natural 20, but it's a 2. That's what it is. But it's still crit chart.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh,
We do crit charts, and I love them very much.
she rolled 2 for her damage.
Yeah, but that's why I have crit charts, because it makes it like if you roll a 1, there's still a very good chance you could do some solid damage. Okay, she dropped his AC permanently by 2.
Wow.
She hit him so hard that some of his scales and just his body just like it was gross. It was very. I don't know how she quite did it, but it just smashed into him. He did have armor on underneath, but it was gross. All right.
Under his skin?
Well, his like form, like he has like armor. But-
Underneath?
Under his clothes, he had armor on.
Under his clothes.
Yeah, so he's still wearing armor. He's not nude.
He had armor under his clothes.
Yes.
Instead of clothes under his armor?
Yes.
That's weird.
He was stealthing his armor. Nobody can know.
He's wearing like a shirt like 3 sizes too big.
It's not like armor. He had leather armor on. It wasn't like.
Imagine like a football player.
Gosh, guys. Odeon wearing his one like now
his
he's
tube top
his
belly
two
shirt.
top.
And now we've got football players, snake men.
Can Odeon be wearing tassels too? Like
Sure, why
tassels
not?
hanging down from it?
That's part of his
It's like crocheted.
Guys, you're making fun of his religion. Leave him alone. Okay, so it is now. Whose turn is it? Whose turn?
He stole it from the dwarf place. It's not.
Ammonius
ow,
pulls out the spear and also moves
An
towards
idea.
Weirin.
They're asking for trouble.
I should have kept those dice.
Yes, you should have. I'm sorry. All right. He runs up with his blades and charges you. He sees his simulacrum attacking you, and so he takes this chance.
Ammonius has the simulacrum?
No.
Or-
Hakor does.
Oh, this is Hakor attacking me.
No, Hakor. He sees Hakor's simulacrum
okay,
attacking you,
okay,
and so
okay.
he's taking this advantage since you were singled off.
Okay.
6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26. Plus his original attack. Let me tell you what happens, so it kind of explains. Where is his normal? There it is. 1d6. 4 plus. And that's his bite. No, 4 plus 3. So 7 plus his. I'm not good at math tonight.
I love you, but you're not good at math any night.
It's true. This is very true. This is true. 20,
Want to get my calculator?
he does 28 damage to you. So what happens is he hits you with his blades, but it's followed up. I mean, the blade itself like sinks into you. If we're
No.
being
Now, can I react with these warlock abilities?
not unless you said it was a reaction to something. What exactly do you have though?
Fiendish resilience.
Fiendish resilience. I'll have to find out.
That's I was trying to look that up while you were.
And crit chart. You're suffering from the Bane spell when he hits you. Part of his crit chart. So the Bane spell. Gosh, you guys are just getting hit pretty hard. Sorry, they're bad guys. That's what they do. Whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, you must roll a d4 and subtract the number from what you roll.
So whenever what?
So whenever you're making an attack roll, you say you roll like an 18, you have to roll a d4 and subtract it
Okay.
for 2 turns.
For attack rolls or for damage?
Attack rolls.
Okay.
So if you roll a natural 20, it will still hit. But if you roll like a 19 and
It would
it
be a
subtracts
15.
4, it'd be like a 15.
Okay.
So, he hits you so hard, you just feel like this surge of like dark energy rush through you. And also, the way he slashed you on your chest, you're going to be carrying that scar for a little bit. All right. He's being double teamed over there, and now it is.
Odeon?
Weirin. This is Weirin's turn.
Okay.
Wait, the
Ammonius
prince.
is 15. The prince is 4.
I'm supposed to use Fiendish
You should've put them
Resilience
in
at the end of
order.
a rest. It's one of those ones that's kind of always on.
You should put them in order.
Well, I will now. I just wrote their names down before it started, so.
Alright, so... Okay, so from this point, I want to be resistant to slashing damage,
Okay.
because that's part of the Fiendish Resilient thing. I should have done that at the end of the last rest or whatever, but I haven't been paying attention. Anyways.
No, it's all good.
We haven't really had rest.
No, we've been fighting for 2 episodes.
No, we rested when we were traveling in the caravan stuff.
Oh, and then afterwards when we were in the
Mhm.
tent.
Yeah.
So you got a good rest beforehand, luckily,
So let's see.
because you fought a bunch of people. Actually, I don't think those guys even hurt you. Did that group of soldiers
No.
even touch you
No,
guys?
we didn't fight them.
You blew them up.
Oh, in the cave.
No.
No.
The soldiers that you were in the caravan
They
with.
weren't soldiers. They were slavers.
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 Yeah.
No, I don't think they got us.
No, I don't think so either. You guys destroyed them.
Okay.
Like I said, it was all us.
I am going to. I'm gonna cast Fireball this direction.
Nice.
Yes.
Is Odeon in the way?
I will have to tell him to run.
If it happens, it happens.
Yes. Okay. And
And
I'm gonna use Dark One's own luck.
might as well.
Cross that one off. For the, let's see, where's my 10? That's my 10.
There. Now they're in order.
Alright. That was probably overkill.
It's okay. I've been. You know, it's gonna be good when we start editing. We'll be able to just get to the parts
Right.
without me reading all the stuff.
So it's a 26 on attack.
26 on attack. Who are you going for?
Well, I'm casting it this direction, and
Oh.
it's got a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, you got it.
It's like a comet.
Right, basically, yeah. So.
Is there any saving throws involved? Does it say?
What's
it called?
Fireball.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it's a dexterity.
Is
saving
it?
throw.
Okay.
So let me see if they can dodge it.
No.
Don't do it. Don't put it all in 20s, would you?
Saving throws. No.
Nice.
Saving throws.
I can see it.
Dexterity.
Get my glasses.
Mhm.
Okay. And what was the your spell?
The save DC is 14.
14. He has a high dexterity, but no. Barely. He got 13.
Yeah.
All right. And
So.
also his thing counts for him. So
Oh, so
you hit all of them. Full hit. Now do the damage.
what about Odeon?
4. Yeah.
Odeon's not in a 20-foot radius. It's a fireball.
4.
Where it strikes, it's basically hitting the ground in the center. Of
Not
them.
that I want Odeon to get hit. I was just
Right.
concerned.
Trying to be fair. 11.
No. That's why I did the crit chart for him.
17.
He had to roll down.
18.
He still got it.
19. Really.
Yeah, I got some low ones.
22. 27.
Nice. All right, so as it hits, it hits hard. 27. Whew. That's a good chunk of their life. Good thing you saved some spells.
Yeah. That was actually my first level 3 one that I've used between these
Congratulations.
fights. Yep. Still got a few more in me.
Okay. Ammonius stumbles backwards. He's on fire and he's flailing around, screaming. It's like this hideous, like,
Who's next?
screeching. Next we have Prince Rathus and his men, and they are charging into the fray.
We're not Odeon.
Oh, I thought I changed it right. No, I didn't. Odeon. Oh, I already know what he's gonna do. He's going to hex Ammonius. And he rolled a natural 1. He hexes him, but he runs up to hit him, and Ammonius is on fire, which he swings at him, but catches flame a little bit and takes 1 damage. Nothing much, but he immediately
But wait.
stamps it out.
I thought he wasn't within a 20-foot radius.
He had moved
He
forward.
moved in.
I DM'd.
Well, did he catch fire from Ammonius, or did he catch fire from the fireball directly?
Either way, he caught fire
Yeah.
near him. It was all blood. or he
Yeah.
was running towards it and it just
It all
exploded.
He's like, I'm stupid.
What am I doing? All right. Next we have Prince Rathus and his men, who are kind of steering clear of the explosions going on. They're pulling the prince actually away from the battle, and they're moving up this direction. They were about to move into the fray, but the prince is wounded. He took an arrow, which was poisoned.
An arrow to the knee.
P times 2. All right, they moved. It is now top of the round, Elara.
Let's do this. Okay, so Ammonius is on fire. Is Hakor on fire too?
Hakor is on fire as well. Correct.
And then this guy
And his,
All-
And his
all of them?
simulacrum, yes.
on fire.
They all got hit. They were right. It just, boom, right in the center.
Okay.
It's a high roll. It was perfect.
Alright.
I love AOE's area of attacks. It's
Right.
so nice when you can get a
when
lot
you're
of people.
fighting so many people, it's that kind of damage.
Yeah,
It's,
whittle them down a bit,
you know,
especially 27 damage.
I don't know what to do.
Good. Good.
I'm just going to shoot Ammonius
Okay.
first with just a normal magic arrow.
Math.
Ha! 23.
Okay. 23 is a hit. So many tabs open, Dave. Come on.
8 damage.
2 ammonias.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So -8. Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to hit.
I love when she
Him again.
misses because then she can hit something else.
So I'm going to hit him again.
Nice.
Just pepper him.
again.
Go on. Do it.
That's 9.
Uh huh.
And that's 9 plus 8. 17.
Uh huh.
Did drop down 2 points.
I thought that was Hakor.
No, I'm pretty sure that was Ammonius because Kailali hit Ammonius.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Did I hit him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 7.
7. Plus 7. Equals.
But
Oof. Nice, guys. Woof. All right, Hakor and his
This?
minion. I've got a calculator up.
Oh, look at you.
I know, totally prepared.
You're all fancy.
I am.
Using the calculator on the computer.
No, it's actually the internet calculator because I'm stupid. Okay. Hakor, the simulacrum, sees his master, I guess, to be on fire. He sees who did it, and he's continuing his attack at you. Hey,
did you notice how all 4 of them attacked me?
and you know, what would you see? I always think of this as like you play fair,
Yeah.
and it's like you get destroyed as a boss.
Right.
But if it's like, oh, let's kill one guy, move to the next,
Right.
what we would do. They're
Right.
thinking that's just what they do. I'm not like
Yeah.
picking on you.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
and they.
You're Ammonius's nemesis, so don't worry, it missed you. It comes up at you with its flaming blade and just swings, goes wide just as you see it, and it just barely misses you. It goes again. Yep.
Sure.
It was a 14 plus 3 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, this one hits for 11 damage.
Okay.
It just singes your clothing as it's just burning through your flesh as well on your arm. It is now Hakor's turn. Hakor didn't attack you.
The simulacrum did. It's the same thing.
It's just, he looks at Alara shooting Ammonius, just taking arrows into him.
He can't touch me. He's too far away.
Okay.
You don't know how far this reaches.
He's like Elastigirl. That would be the coolest power.
It'd be
As
interesting.
as a mom, I'm like, being Elastigirl would probably be the best thing ever.
Okay, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes, you.
What does that mean?
That means you roll a d20,
And you add your Constitution saving throw modifier.
which is up here.
It's +6. 17 plus 6.
Okay.
Which is something good.
23.
Good. Good for you. 16, 17, 18, 45, you take half of that, so 22 damage as searing pain begins to course through your body.
So 23 didn't help me?
It helped you.
You're
You took
taking
half
half.
the damage.
Oh.
You would have taken 45.
Okay.
That's usually the case with saving throws.
How much? damage?
23. All right, so you just feel this like energy course through you, and your veins just start to pop out, and it's extremely painful. But you manage to shrug it off. The full effect of it. It's almost like
Yeah.
the gods themselves kind of helped you. All right, now it is the story of a girl, Kalali. Good old Kalali. Roll natural 24s, would you? No. She's out of spears. The spear goes wide of Ammonius as he's taking that last arrow. Just barely misses him. She's pretty high strength too. Weirin? It's not your
my
turn
turn.
yet. It's Ammonius' turn.
Darn.
Just prepare.
Darn.
Psych. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. It might be risky. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, he sees the prince escaping, and he makes one of his men.
What? What? He doesn't have any men. Who's men?
You see back there in the madness, if any of you can hear it, a sudden crown begin to squeeze the head of one of his men, and he just turns on the prince,
Why does he care about the prince?
and he misses him
Okay.
because he's right
Good
next
thing
to
he
him.
has pathetic bodyguards. Just
Indeed.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just being. Sorry.
All right, but he took his
I don't
focus
like
away
waiting.
from you, and
That's
he
good.
swung. He tried to.
That's good.
He's trying to
I may
assassinate,
live this one out yet.
perhaps. All right, it is now your turn.
It is now my turn.
Yes.
So many options. So many options.
Don't play nice with me. Right now we're enemies.
It's true. I'm multiple enemies. Hey, how's it going? Ha 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 ha. J. I assume it's a Spanish ha ha.
Ja, 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 ja.
Ja, 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 ja. I love your name. It's pretty awesome. Either you're laughing or you have a lot of J's in your name.
I am conflicted.
That's why I told you it was your turn coming up.
Yeah.
Just get out of there.
I am actually going to cast Shadows of Moil on myself.
I'm gonna say shadows and mortar for some reason.
I'm casting Shadow of Mordor on me.
That's cool.
Cool.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds awesome.
It's
How much
I
health do you
did
have
it when
left?
we were fighting Medusa.
72.
Ooh, good.
I'm fine. I was like pouting and I'm like,
It basically makes me heavily
I don't like
obscured,
it.
which means the difficulty to hit me is a lot higher. And
which you probably need right now.
if
'cause
they do
everyone's
hit me, they
near you.
take damage. But I am actually going to stay there, prepared with my longsword out,
Okay.
waiting to retaliate.
So if they swing at you, you get a.
Yeah, and it's going to be much harder for them to hit me,
Can
and
I-
they take necrotic
Okay.
damage if they do.
Can I read about my arrows?
Not in here, you can't.
Well, I don't know where the book
Yeah.
is.
I was
Okay,
just
I
about
can
to give it
find
to you.
You keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, so you just like withheld your turn to use this ability.
Well, I used Shadow Moil.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. Prince Rathus begins to try to move away from the soldier. The soldier misses him, but his other soldier makes a swing at him, trying to like, why are you attacking him? He hits him and brings him down. Yes, he brings him down. He did not have much health. Alright, so his own guy just killed his own guy, just like, stop it! But they killed the guy that was attacking them. So, I mean, it's a win and a loss.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay,
I'm a fighter.
yes you are. Arcane Archer. Alright, Odeon. Do it. Do it! Alright, so Odeon. Alright. Nice. Okay, so he also casts Shadow of Moil.
Who?
Odeon.
Oh, nice.
Because he has that as well. I haven't used it yet. Alright, so he kind of sees what you're doing and he starts dropping the same stance as you, getting prepared. It's a good one to have. Alright, now Elara. I'm going to prepare their other stuff so we can just jump right into it.
Alright. I am going to...
So, heavily obscured. I'm just reading it real quick. So, a heavily obscured area such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area. So, if they try to basically look at me and attack me, they're effectively blinded.
Nice. That's very good.
For the attack. Anyways. Go on.
Very good.
Alright.
Very, very good.
I don't know which one to do first. I'm going to... Okay, I have a question. The lightning stone that I have, is that an attack or is that a bonus action?
One more time.
The stone.
The lightning stone.
The power. And
I was counting it as a bonus.
So I can have my 2 attacks and use the lightning stone? Without using an action?
That's what I was planning. Anyone could have
Alright,
used it.
Sounds good.
Why'd
And
we
it only
only
has
just
one...
start?
What?
Why'd we only just start?
Just destroy
So
everything.
I'm going to...
These aren't easy guys, so...
Yeah.
So, do I know what the lightning bolt? I just assume that it's gonna be like within that area, right?
You're not familiar with it, no. So
Alright.
you just literally pick someone and see what happens.
Okay.
Unless you can roll an Arcana to tell me. Like,
I'm
I
gonna-
remember how this spell
I'm
works.
gonna step just a little bit that way, and I'm going to make the stone shoot
Do your thing.
Ammonius, and hopefully it'll get a Hakor too.
Ammonius is actually over here now.
Oh,
That's true.
Because he hit me. And then he cast a spell this direction from there.
so he's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kalali? Did she move?
No, she never moved. She was right next to him throwing spears at him.
Hakor's still out here though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
I'll
he
hit
has not
Hakor
moved
then.
from back there.
Okay.
Alright. He makes a dexterity saving
Using
throw.
me?
Oh.
Oh, did I? Did
No,
I,
no, you're good.
Did I
he-
need to do anything?
Yeah, you need to roll 8d6. Roll d6 8 times.
There it is.
Try to
8
keep track.
times?
Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
a fireball.
You okay? You do this.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, hold
3,
3.
1, 5,
9,
3, 2, 2,
16,
3,
19,
and then one more, right?
mhm.
6.
25.
25. Okay, so he takes half of that, unfortunately. Because he beat it with a 19. So he
13.
sees it coming towards him, and you see this like energy shield just closing around him, but it just busts through in the end, and it still hits him pretty hard.
and I put it back in my pocket, and I pull out my bow, and I'm going
Yeah,
to.
do not forget
Whoa.
your
Normal
normal attacks because they do so much damage.
And I'm going to.
This is going okay.
I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit
Could be worse.
It could be.
Ammonius with my enfeebling arrow. Do we think Ammonius is the strongest out of the two?
He's kind of the acting leader.
Okay, that's what I figured. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit him with the enfeebling arrow, which gives necrotic damage, and if it fails its saving throw, all damage from this foe are halved until
Okay.
start of the next turn. So,
Nice.
all right, here we go. And if I don't hit him with it, I didn't use this arrow. Okay,
Correct.
17
It's a hit.
is a hit.
That's what you
Ammonius?
rolled last time, right?
Ammonius is that's a hit for
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hackor is the one with a little bit more
Move
beefy
out of the
when it comes
way.
to the AC.
Um,
As you noticed. I'm only stating fact.
8,
I'm not like giving you hints.
11.
Hint, hint.
Go for the guy.
Okay, so
Nice, guys.
11 for the arrow, and
Okay.
then I don't know if necrotic damage does anything to him. Does it?
Mhm.
Okay.
You don't know.
It would. I mean, maybe not.
Roll history. I'm just kidding. Do that in your own time.
Okay.
Do that in your own time.
6. And then you have to do.
Like studying his corpse as you're like.
So what? How much did I say? 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 6,
Okay.
and then you have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Do I?
And you try to beat this, right?
11.
Don't roll high.
Minus 6.
Don't do it.
What does he have to?
14.
Oh, he beats it.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Why do you have to do that?
He would still take half of it, right?
Yeah, he does.
No, if he fails, well, he takes the damage. He takes all of the damage.
Right.
Oh,
But-
He
yeah.
takes all of the damage. But if he failed the saving
That's
throw,
half.
then whatever damage he did to people would be halved.
Oh,
But
unfortunately, that's not the case.
Oh.
I see.
he succeeded, and so. I
Wow,
just
these
hit him
guys are
with
just
it.
like,
Oh,
nope.
so he takes full damage, but
Yeah.
the effect doesn't.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
I kept your damage there.
Okay. It was 17.
Oh. Pleasant.
Didn't you have another arrow still?
I do. I
We're
was
in
thinking,
whispers across the courtyard.
You have another arrow.
Keep shooting him!
I don't have any more of my magic arrows, unfortunately. Like the arcane arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Keep shooting.
Nice.
Natural 20.
That's
Okay.
what we needed.
Alright, now
What
roll
we
your
needed.
damage.
Okay.
Now we'll get the crit chart ready.
So 9.
Oh, the crit chart is migrated all the way over here. 9 total,
Yeah.
and then so it's 18.
Nice.
Okay, now roll your this one, and then roll that one. Yeah, there you go.
These two.
Roll both of those. Okay. Ooh. You took out his eye. And he's now going to roll disadvantage against everyone.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
His vision is especially obscured. This is Ammonius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's nice to see Ammonius get an eye removed. It just
Well
goes right
deserved.
through his eye and out like the top of this like snake-like thing. Yeah, it was gross. But it worked, and he's writhing in pain.
And
it is
then
not-
I'm going to use my last action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
Yeah, fighters can go for a while on higher
I'm
levels.
going to...
They
where does my
get like
20
6
go?
turns per
And
one.
I'm going to shoot him again. I
Okay.
don't... I'm just... Yeah. and I missed, so it's
Do you have
going
any
to
kind
hit.
of like luck or inspiration?
No, no,
or, oh.
I do, but I have a curving arrow,
Okay, okay.
so
That's right.
I'm gonna try to
So
hit
you've got like 15
this
saving throw, or
this one.
inspiration.
I do. I have 4 inspiration points.
She's never stopping.
19
Nice.
plus 8. So I hit this thing.
The simulacrum,
Yeah.
That's a hit.
the homunculus.
Where did my dice?
You're going for the simulacrum.
Well, I was trying to hit him, but I missed, so I did curving and it
Gotcha.
hit him.
Okay.
9.
And you see it shatter.
Yay!
The simulacrum did.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's not.
I wasn't sure if you meant the arrow.
The arrow just... Dang it, what
The
happened?
arrow burst.
What the
on
heck was that?
contact.
All right, so
What
next
the heck?
next we have Hakor.
He's coming
You
after me.
broke his toy.
Now he has to make another.
Unfortunately,
What will he do next?
he used the second spell he had in that level.
Sucky.
I suppose.
And the lightning stone only had enough for just one lightning bolt, right? Right? I just wanted to make sure.
Unfortunately, that
And then
was
we-
the only one put
and then
into
we
it.
can add a different spell to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll figure out how to do that afterwards. While we rest.
Put like a fireball in there or something.
That sounds good. We'll use one of your really damaging ones.
That's fireball.
Yeah.
Or wall of fire.
I think fireball's good. That's like a big, like.
Yeah. They're about the same in damage. Actually, no, I think fireball does more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Plus, it's got that range, 120 feet. It's,
you must make a dexterity saving throw, Lara.
Me?
Yes.
20? D20?
Yes.
Try again.
You are lucky.
22?
Yes. Help me add this up, would you?
Okay.
2, 8, 14, 17, 27, 36,
Okay.
38.
Okay.
Just trying to keep track. But
So you take half of that. Hey, you're lucky because 38 and like
Was that 19?
45, she'd be dead if you didn't save those. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
he sees you shooting people. Suddenly, arrows out of nowhere. He just starts conjuring just a streaming like blast of arrows just after another, just peppering the ground all around her. Some just striking through your armor,
oh, is
sticking
that
into
what that
you.
was?
Yeah,
But you didn't even like roll to hit me.
it's a 40-foot radius. It's the way this spell works.
He doesn't even like try to hit me at all, and he just does every time. It's
I
not
know.
fair. How come he doesn't have to roll a d20 to hit?
He has, but this time you're just like running as arrows are just slamming into you and just your armor. But luckily you didn't take nearly as much. But it was very painful.
I'm pouty when I take damage.
I know you are.
I don't
It's just
like
the way it is.
That's because I always have like really
Oh
strong.
yeah, Kalali was in that range too.
Oh.
No, she was right here. And I'm right here.
Oh, never mind. She was not. Lucky her. Okay,
You said she didn't move. She's right there.
but it is her turn. What?
That's her second one in a row. Or,
No, Odeon did
she
it.
did like a 5 last time.
Yeah, she does not.
But she did get a.
She's
a
unable to do
critical,
anything.
so-
But she is a barbarian, so she rages and she's going in with her.
Yeah. How come she hasn't been raging?
She has been raging.
You didn't
She's
say
into
that.
a frenzy range. I didn't say it because it's just
But
happening.
doesn't that give us advantage?
Let me check.
Yes, because
Oh.
it does something for the
But
party.
I don't think we've missed.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess the NPCs have.
Let me
but,
see.
I don't think I've missed any of my attacks yet.
Because I remember when I was Freya, the
You fight with
barbarian.
on your turn. You can enter into bonus action rage. While raging, you gain the following benefits. If you're armoring out, when you make
She gets
your
advantage.
rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early, unconscious. So she just went to another one. Only you have range maximum number. Doesn't say anything about anyone else. Reckless attack.
Might be another ability.
It might
but
be what you were.
She should get an advantage though, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
So
So-
you haven't been rolling advantage.
Oh, I did when she was raging.
No, because she just did. Only rolled once, and she got a 5. And if she was raging. Barbarians are really cool. I danger sense as a barbarian. I could tell.
She rolled a 1 twice. What is with my natural 20s with my bad guys and my 1s with
What's
my...
the deal?
All right, anyway.
You want this to
You've
end
got a
bad.
second. You've got a second die up.
My dice are cursed. I can't
Yeah.
help that. That's just what they do. I know you are.
He's like, this is the one I'll use for the bad guy. This is the one I'll use for the
The
good
like
loaded
loaded.
die. Yeah. Okay. It is now Ammonius' turn. Expeditious.
He just lost an eye. What's he gonna do?
Could be bad.
And he took like 3 arrows in a row.
Okay. So, Ammonius. Sorry, I'm using like 6 classes right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I have them all open,
I'm
luckily.
sorry, you're supposed to know all of it, David.
Yes, I
As
know.
the DM.
Off the top of your head, come on.
Master is the key word there. I'm just kidding.
She's just like kicking me tonight. Each of your turns until the spell ends.
I'm just teasing you.
Ammonius begins to move with incredible speed towards the door.
What door?
The
So
only
is
door.
he breaking away?
He is breaking away.
Which gives us a reaction, right?
Anyone that's in within
I
five
knew
feet.
this-
I was
step.
ready for a reaction, and I was waiting
That's
for an
true,
opportunity.
you were.
Okay, make your
So
move.
it was a longsword that
You're
I was
within
prepared
range.
to do. So
That's
plus
a hit.
6. That's gonna be 20. Yeah, that's a 24. Regardless of what my reduction is, so that's a hit, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So
You definitely got reducted, but not by, not that much. 18 plus how much?
So 2 plus.
Yeah, that's-
that's the wrong die. I should be using a 10.
Yes, you should be. I was like, why are you suddenly using...
7 plus 6 plus 6. So
How do you wanna do this?
12. Yes.
So, let's say you bring him to his knees. You like catch him in the chest as he's sprinting away. You
Yeah.
catch up with him. He's coughing up blood. He's just crawling onto his
Uh-huh.
knees, and you just see this like serpent-like person like shifting in and
I'm
out.
glad you
He's
did
just
the death blow.
um,
Fitting.
he manages to get out a few words to you before you do whatever you're going to do. I will let that happen as
Okay.
you want. But he says, Azrael may have given you the power to defeat me, but I swear on my blood, spilling for me today, you will never defeat Khafra. He says he has finally reached his highest form, and Saros himself is jealous. And he looks, you see him looking around the room and just the fight going on, the battle, and then just looks up at you, and you just see like this bloodied mass and this eye missing, and he's just looking up at you with this anger
Does he have
with
an
his
arrow
one eye.
sticking out?
Yes, he does.
And I respond. Is he done or?
Like, he follows up with one more thing. He says, "End us today. Kill the whole brotherhood if it's possible, but you'll never get your brother back." And he spits.
And I respond with, I vow to you this. Every single one of your kind shall die. You will have no legacy in the future to come. Your gods will not remember you. This is for my brother. This is for Castle.
He begins to hiss.
This is for everything that
Stab
you
him in the
have ever
throat.
done and your people have ever done through history, and I brutalize him. Just hack him.
Yes.
Hack.
Woo!
Using that demon longsword, so I imagine there's got to be like fire and
It's-
ice and everything bursting out of him. And
Shoot.
And thus passes Ammonius. Hackor's still destroying things, and yes, Bruce, there needs to be a 3-party dungeon master group to like. All right, everyone, pull out the things. I need like a team behind me.
And by the way, I really hope that this intimidates Hackor.
Okay, I'm just dealing with chills for a second.
You should just turn around and you're like covered
This has
in,
been
like...
a year coming, so that was great.
Okay, so what does
So roll intimidation.
Okay. Nice. So that's 16. for
natural
me,
one
natural one.
finally.
Yeah.
So Hacker looks over at Ammonius getting slaughtered, and he notices that everyone around.
And I hope like I'm starting to get covered in blood.
You look between the fire on you,
Yeah.
like literal like fire on you from the. You're still singed and
Yeah.
like smoking, and then now you're covered in blood.
I hope
You
like,
are
some of the
very
demon-
intimidating.
Some of the demon entities.
It's
kind of
leaking out a
come
bit.
out a little. Yeah.
Anyway, you look terrifying, and he's afraid of you.
Good.
Meaning you have advantage
Nice.
against him. He has disadvantage against you
Great.
for the time being.
Sure.
Whose turn is it?
Right. It is now. Gosh, that was awesome.
Odion's turn.
So good.
No, Kalali. No, she. Never mind. She did
This feels
natural
good.
ones. So
Gone.
it's Odion's turn.
It is Odion's turn. He sees you kill Ammonius, and you see him just like go, yeah! You just like he immediately just like erupts, and he comes charging towards Hackor, and you see him like pointing at him, and you see his blade begin to like.
Wait, what happened right here? Did a stone break?
Oh yeah.
On your turn, roll perception. Natural 20, Ammonia, not Ammonius, Odion, sorry.
Wait a minute.
I gave it away! Wait, and he's... Alright, no.
Better not
pull
be.
off his face.
You killed your
What do they
friend.
call that? Mission Impossible.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
They overused that so bad.
Yeah, they did. I need to go see the new one.
It's good. It's a good one.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. They're all good. What am I talking about? Except for the second one.
Yeah. What was with this?
Just
the
jumps and flips.
The last 2 or 3 were pretty
Hackor
They were all
takes
really
minus
intense. Yeah.
20 from 2 adept
Wow.
slices from Odion. He's cursed him. He's hexed him. He's a hexblade. It's what he does. He's good with melee too, not just spells. He's out of spells. So, well, he's got one, but
I know,
I'm saving
we're all
that.
kind of out of spells.
All right.
Almost. Almost.
Now, the prince and they're just staying over there because he's protecting him.
That's a good idea.
And
All right.
Alara,
Now I'm going to shoot him with an arrow because that's all I have.
I like it. We're all out, like running out of spells. It's good. So like the only time it's ever happened.
Right.
We've always just been like kill all the bad guys in
Right.
2 moves.
Right.
If I get what was this? Is Misty Step a bonus action?
It's a bonus action for you.
Okay. If
Because you're
I
Fey
get
touched.
30 feet, am I still 30 feet away from him at that point?
Away from him?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
And
from
if I'm
Hackor.
closer, then it doesn't matter.
No, if you're shooting, you get disadvantage the closer you are. So,
Okay,
like,
that's what I
if you're
was-
shooting,
That's
stay
what-
back.
That's what I was wondering.
You can really shoot far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with an oath
Um,
bow.
Longbow. That's a longbow, isn't it?
Yeah.
A magical,
Yeah.
epic longbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to
tricks are
shoot
really-
him.
I just rolled. And I looked on the chart, and she got the oath bow.
Yeah.
That was total luck.
Yeah.
It's funny because you guys see my rolls.
22.
Like,
Right.
22 to hit.
hmm
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hit for Hackor.
Whatever.
I'm not just nodding. Like, yeah, that is a 22. Very good.
And I think at this point, I'm gonna say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me."
Ah, she's claiming us our enemy.
Yeah, because I'm.
Alara begins to whisper under her breath. Only the prince really is the one that hears it.
7.
As he's got this massive
Yes.
black arrow stuck in him. He's not doing great over there. She had some poison tips stuff, you can tell.
12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him again.
Hit him again!
9.
9.
9 plus 8?
18?
17.
You know
17?
that.
17? Does it hit him?
As an attack roll?
Yeah.
No.
Oh well.
Oh.
You hit like 90% of the
Yeah.
time.
I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, you've got inspiration points.
Oh, that's true. We're gonna use an inspiration point.
All right.
We're gonna metagame the crap out of this.
I will allow it this time. Just
22.
because it's because I want to. Just deal with it. I am the DM. Yeah, it's a hit.
I know it is.
I know you know it is, but I have to do my job.
8,
I'm adding up his
13,
vastly increasing death.
22.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Did you get that? That's a lot of damage. 20, 12. Okay. With the grand total of. Okay.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Still kicking.
Okay. He didn't like that. And he's using his big old fat spell on you, which is a hit. I don't know if you roll anything for this.
On Alara or me?
And you,
That's
Alara.
a 17. Did you add anything to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Why does a 17 not hit?
No.
Oh, yeah,
If it was
yeah,
just
if it was the
17,
base.
it wouldn't.
Right.
Your armor class is that high? That's crazy.
Yeah. And I only have leather armor and an elven breastplate. But I'm just cool like that. I very much like to be the hero, and so I don't like it when I don't,
Don't like
get one of
messing
my way.
up and.
No! In our other campaign, we're doing Mouse Guard. I got knocked out. I was so pissed. I was so mad.
Oh,
Did you kill me? You killed me. Like I'm dead?
Not dead.
Okay.
Suddenly he turns towards you after you just blasted him with these arrows.
I
and
can't make any kind of saving throw.
Not with this one.
Oh, dang it. I
No,
flipped out of the way. Just
Oh, speaking
There's-
of death, I actually gained life
Because you killed him.
because
That's
I
right.
killed him. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm back up 5 hit points.
Okay.
How much did
As
you
as you go down, he did 59.
Oh.
Jeez.
Out.
Yeah. Not enough to kill
I
you.
was just about to do this too before. I should have done that. My second wind. I was like, I should do that.
As you
I thought we were
go
almost-
down,
almost done.
Yeah.
Kalali screams out because she just sees you just writhe in pain and just slump down, which is
She
upsetting.
does care.
She hits him, but she doesn't have any weapons, so she just charges him and tackles him, trying to grapple him, but like hitting him. Oh wait, that's a D10. She's not that strong with her fists.
So, well,
Okay, so
I'm too slow on the draw on that one. Never mind.
you're fine.
I could have saved you.
Well, you didn't.
I know.
No one saved me.
being a warlock.
Okay, we're in. Your turn.
Okay.
Guys, don't let him get away because he's my sworn enemy, and then I'm gonna be stuck,
That
and I'm gonna have
sucked.
to.
Oh,
chase
so
him
you actually
down.
did that? You actually made him your
Yeah.
sworn enemy?
Because I thought we were almost done. Gave a lot of damage to him.
Yeah.
You did a very big portion of it. Boss fights, boss fights.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in with my longsword and attack him.
Okay,
Attack Hackor.
go for it. Bring that fire back on him.
Let's see.
Did anybody have
20.
special daggers that I had made? How many did I get? 3? You're gonna have to help me figure out those.
Yeah, I'll give you the stats on him.
8.
8. I'm sorry, by the way. You're just damaging him the most, and he knows it.
He's gonna take frost damage
I can get
8
get back
if he
though.
takes it. Yeah. I don't know if he's resistant.
When do
or
I
not.
do my saving throw?
Yeah, he actually is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So he
Well, you see it like it hit the blade hits him and just starts to like freeze and then just like
so he would
stops.
probably take like 6 then,
Yeah.
because it was only 3 on the
Oh my
elemental
goodness.
damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Nope.
I was hoping you'd say,
It
how
wasn't-
do you want to do this?
Wasn't a very.
It wasn't a very big
So
one.
what? Maybe
it could
he
have
was
been
so
just
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just on a streak. I had the sword out and it felt good to hack. Keep hacking.
You don't see what's going on, but and you're unconscious, just seeing, just like the void as it's getting ever closer. Suddenly, you are brought back to life, and you awake, and Odeon passes out next to you.
Whoa.
He used something, a necromancy power, to give you his life.
He's died? Like, died?
He's dying, but he sees you doing the most damage, and he had 1 spell left. That was it.
So how much health do I have?
You had the rest of his, so 35.
35?
It's not necessarily how it works, but that's how it works in my campaign. I do the full amount. I go all out. Go on. Is your turn.
Oh, okay.
You suddenly just like wake up, and Odeon just goes limp and just passes out next to you.
And I see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm...
No amount of moving is gonna make him like wake up. He's just
Yeah.
you see him like die, like he just
No.
goes gray.
Um,
Not dead. He's still got 3 chances.
okay, so I shoot
You just wake up.
half forward.
All right, go for it.
Half forward, which is like not the right one.
It's not right.
I'm gonna use an inspiration point.
Hooray!
I'm gonna use another one.
The last one.
She rolled a 2 and then she rolled a 1.
Oh
I have one
my
more. I have one more
goodness.
left, though.
Okay.
Okay, so 17. No. Okay. And then I'm gonna do my next attack.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, that's better.
That's some bad rolls.
Yeah, well,
I know, right?
bound to happen.
Yeah. I mean, she's
You
21.
had to not hit
That's a
sometime.
hit.
21. $15, $16.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. What can I do?
Be creative. Where are you putting that arrow?
In his throat. I mean, or his throat. I want him to like.
He had
Choke
one.
on
He
his
had
blood.
one. He had one. He had
After
150.
watching some like crazy shows, and they like die in like the worst ways.
So I just want you to see this. He had 145. He needed 150 to die. You got -4 and then 15. So, yeah, you got him. So, as what once was an unconscious Alara suddenly wakes up just shooting arrows, just like you see her coming out of like almost rigor mortis to the point where she's dying, and just starts firing arrows.
That's why I
She's
missed.
missing
First
arrows
time.
left and right, and then just the last one just lands true right into his neck, and he stumbles over and starts like coughing for air. You can't hear the words he's trying to speak, but you can tell he's just cursing you. And just as he falls limp and just last second, like he just like crumbles up a little bit, the stone cracks.
Oh, hold on. I shouldn't have had to use my inspiration points because I have advantage.
Oh, because
he's
you're
just
oath
one.
mode.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna-
erase one of those.
I'm gonna put that back
Yeah.
in there because
Okay.
I used 2
All right.
because I have advantage.
Hakor is dead. The stone cracks.
Did Ammonius's crack too?
No.
Didn't it?
Did any of the others crack? No.
Oh, that's a baby.
That is a baby.
All right, we'll wrap this up as soon as she comes back in here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, We got some beefy bosses. It's just the way they work.
Well, yeah.
Luckily, his health wasn't too high. I mean, 150 is high, but
Not
you're
with
dealing
5
with-
people hitting you.
but he also had a simulacrum, and then he also had
Yeah.
ammonius.
Yeah.
That was good though.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It's okay for now, Sophie. Wrap up.
Okay, so, oh, that's 2 successes. Odeon succeeds and wakes up.
Oh, good.
20 and an 18.
Nice.
That's 3. You see him just sit up and just start looking around. You see him very weak and then just kind of fall back down. He looks around. He sees Hackor just like in the last seconds of death and just dies. And then you just see a smile across his face as he just like lays down. And the prince is over there just like he's dying as well, just clapping.
Everybody's dying. Yay.
But the man with him brings the prince to his feet and at his command, and they make it over to everyone that's kind of starting to gather up.
I run over to Odeon.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do like to save him because I don't
Yeah.
have any healing potions or
Me-
anything. But
Me either.
I just say, you're an idiot. Brilliant, but you're an idiot. Thank you.
And he sees the arrow, and he looks over and sees the arrow in the neck. He says, "It seems like my decision was the right one." And he's like coughing, but he looks around the room, and then he says, "We need to get out of here."
Why?
He says, "Well, if 2 know we're here, and we're weak, who knows if the others are behind?" The others, and he laughs. It seems there's only a couple left.
Yeah, but the stone didn't break. Ammonius' stone didn't break.
And he smiles and he says, "It was never Ammonius's, it was mine." And then we'll end there tonight.
You did say he was the priest.
He's the blade.
Were we assuming that was Ammonius? I guess we were, weren't we?
Yeah.
Well, you were told it was Ammonius
No.
by Odeon.
But the jackal, the stone with the jackal didn't break.
No, he's currently leading the defense, which is not going well. But that is it for tonight. Good job.
So we only have one left, one stone left,
Technically, well, 2.
counting Odeon's.
No. There's Khafra
We've only broken 2
Oh,
out of 5.
out of 5. Odeon is one of them.
he's part of the Brotherhood?
Yeah. He told us he was the priest.
He just never said how involved he was.
I didn't realize that he was like that high.
Yeah.
in
He
there.
didn't let anyone know.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing. You can find out at next time.
Yeah.
Next time on.
Yeah, that one I've been waiting to reveal since the beginning. So
We're gonna have to kill Odeon.
he saved your life.
Well, you already said that you were going to.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't talking about him, but yeah.
You're just talking to
See,
herself.
but he's part of the Brotherhood. That doesn't mean necessarily that he's trying to kill people.
Right.
Why was he in prison?
Yeah, but you already made the vow though that you were gonna kill all of them.
That's
and,
true.
And Odeon knows this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's fully aware.
And I think he's
And
at
he's stuck
peace with
around.
it, because if he wasn't, then yeah.
Yeah.
Why would he still be here? Why wouldn't he kill you guys when he had the chance? When we're all wounded?
Yeah.
Why did he give him his life?
Yeah, he just literally like gave you his life. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for joining and for watching the replay. We will see you all in the next one. Could be the last, maybe 2 more. I would guess maybe 1 to 2 more. So tune in next time. And may your rolls always be natural ones, just not natural ones. I'll see you next time and all the other videos that
We've
come.
rolled a lot of natural ones tonight.
Yeah, if we were donating to charity like Critical Role, they'd be rich. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.